Well, Nuggets fans have been waiting to see who's going to get shipped out to save money. It's Peyton Watson. He's being sent to Cleveland in a multi-team deal.
Popular player, too. The announcement brings an end to the biggest question mark for Denver heading into next season. But now, more uncertainty remains. For more on this big news out of Denver, let's bring in 9 News sports reporter Chris Tavares. This isn't sitting well with some folks.
No, a lot of fans are unhappy, but I think everybody kind of expected something like this to happen. Yeah. But people that are paid far more money than I am to make these decisions signed off on it. So at some point, you got to just sit back and trust the process. But while Denver doesn't get anything immediately tangible in return, as in a player that can be on the court this season, it does get a pair of future draft picks, a first rounder in 2031 and a second rounder in 2032. And before today, the Nuggets didn't have any tradable first round picks. Denver took a bit of a gamble drafting Watson late in the first round out of UCLA in 2022. In one season with the Bruins, he didn't start a single game and he only averaged 3.3 points. But Denver developed the potential that they saw into a guy who started 40 games this season, and he really proved his incredible value when the Nuggets were ravaged with injuries. He averaged career highs in rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, and points, but they don't get anything back in return right now. Of course, he missed 25 of the last 30 games of the regular season and every game in the playoffs against the Timberwolves with that hamstring injury. People really liked him. And he was a guy that you developed, a homegrown player that everybody enjoys keeping around, but he was going to be far too expensive. We're going to get into some of the numbers and the second apron and stuff like that coming up a little later on in sports. But Peyton Watson is gone, and this is a move I think most people saw coming.
So now they have these picks. Is the thought that they package these picks and move somebody else off the team in order to bring in a big name?
I was talking with our director, Cyrus, who's a big Nuggets fan, and looking into all this stuff. That's kind of what he's hoping they do. They're still above the second apron. They're $1.3 million over that, which really hinders your ability to build long-term.
Yeah, times are tight for the Cronkies. You got to avoid the big tax bills if you can.
Exactly. It's hard being a billionaire. But it's yes. To answer,
the answer is yes.
You've got pieces. You're still. My guess is they're still going to move some big ticket guys, or at least one of them, to get under that second apron. And when you've got a first round or a second round pick that you can attach to it, that makes it easier to ship off whoever it may be.
All right.
We'll see how the Joker feels about this.
My guess is they don't do anything without his input.
Okay.
Or at least letting him know.
They should.
Not to. All right, Chris, thank you.
Yeah.